think about your favorite podcast. If they were to switch the things up, you'd be like, yo, fuck that guy.
Bro, when Damaris is not on Rory and Mal, I don't want to hear it. And I love Rory and Mal, but it's like them three together is a different dynamic.
It was funny because it was hard for me when Rory and Mal left Joe. I couldn't listen to Joe.
It was tough.
So I started listening to the Rory and Mal, but then Rory and Mal kind of went left, and I was like, and
they both lost themselves at a certain point.
Yeah.
And then when Ish and Ice really bought in, because at first it was like they were
trash.
It was like they were timid to really share their opinion. And I understand, like, you're not from this space. Ice, if you followed him on Twitter, you know
who he is. He's a
how
troll.
he is, but on camera, it's very different, and you see it. But it took them a while to get used to it. Once they started buying in for real, and I think probably obviously money played a part.
Of course.
Once they started seeing how much money could possibly be made from it, they're like, hold on, this could be something actually lucrative. Let me buy in. And that's when Ish started turning up. When Ish started turning up, that's when the pod started coming back, because him and Joe butting heads were like, no pun intended, they were like,
it was funny.
It was fiery and it was hilarious.
It was magic.
I'm like, oh, they really know each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like him fighting with Rory, like where they kind of chill, but not really.
Yeah, and it was awkward when they, like, even when him and Ish fight, it doesn't feel awkward.
No.
Yeah.
Where him and Rory would always be like, yeah, so we could go outside.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
And it's like, Rory,
it always felt like
it's not that deep.
It always felt like there could be a possible fight.
Yes.
And that's especially because Rory, like, he wears his heart on his sleeve, like, you know his emotions immediately. Yeah. He can't hide being angry. His voice starts getting a certain way.
The blank stares at the cameras.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was hilarious, bro. Especially there that like last, I want to say 4 or 5 months of the pod, where the tension was high.
Yeah.
As podcasters, that's some shit you should study, bro. Like, I literally, when that shit was falling apart, I was just observing so much of that shit, because fam, dynamics playing a part, just poor leadership. It's literally like it's a social experiment.
And so was Joe. Joe was learning in real time too.
Yeah.
Because now he's making sure he plants those seeds of doubt early. When there's anything going on with a salary or a contract, he says it so everybody gets to argue about it.
Yeah. And then we see what flipping market happened. You know what I'm saying?
And then they can't unionize.
Oh man.
Because that's the problem with Rory and Mal, right? Like, they were kind of owners, but kind of not.
Yeah.
So it's like, if they had unionized in some sort of way and really, like, for example, now there's like, what, 5, 6 co-hosts on the pod?
So
if they all decide to unionize, and now he has to follow some industry standards, their pay goes up.
Significantly. They actually have an actual rate now. You know what I mean?
He has to pay them an actual rate. He has to pay taxes properly on it and everything.
It gets tricky.
I think that's why he's always sowing that seed of doubt.
Think about it. Back when you go back to the old episodes when they broke up, he brought up one thing that stood out to me. He's like, why the fuck did Rory and Mal have the same lawyer? That bothered him so much. So it speaks to your point about, like, I don't like.
He doesn't like people in cahoots behind his back.
He's the one that's got to be in charge.
He's got to know at all moving parts at all times.
But it's funny you said that too, because Duke, I remember watching in real time, and it was their last episode when Joe told them, like, he told Ma, yo, I don't have to show you shit, kind of thing. Like, he did that.
I don't have to show respect to my friends.
Yeah.
When he said that, I looked at Friday and I'm like, yo, you know this is done. Like, this as we're
Once
seeing it now,
that, I was like,
he's like, no, don't worry. They did another episode. I'm like, no,
just
they're
because
done.
Just because we know how Mal is. That's how I knew. Mal's so principled on certain things that, like, once you cross that line, in his mind, he can't get past it.
I think that was the nail in the coffin, because even before that, he said, Mal said, yo, you came up to me and you said, yo, this podcast is none of your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? And those little things, not even the money, it's those little jabs that were really the ones that made Mal go, oh, wow, you not my mans for real. Like, you're not.
With the Amiri hats.
And you know what's super crazy is, like, going back and watching, like, old vlogs, seeing old pictures, and Mal's always there.
Always.
Mm-hmm. Mal was his man.
That was his home. That was his dog. His right hand.
That was his guy.
You used to see that nigga on fucking Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah. Man said, yo, he used to steal detergent.
Yeah. Like,
I said, nah.
Nasty business to your man.
He was never your friend.
Yeah,
nigga was keeping tabs like that, clocking shit like that, and keeping it in the tuck.
You ever think they would link back up?
No.
Any of them? Not even Rory?
Rory, yeah.
Rory,
yeah. I think we might see Rory back on the Joe.
I don't think we'll ever see him back on the pod, no, because of Mal. But I think Rory and Mal. Joe and Rory can be amicable. Like if they see each other out, I think they already are.
Yeah,
I think they
can.
They can coexist in the same room without there being any tension. Whereas with Mal and Joe, it's forever up.
Yeah. But you don't think that in a space where these guys are always COE everything, that wouldn't be something over
Mal's
like
not COE.
Mal does not play that.
Mal's
shit.
But
not
I'm
COE.
saying, Rory though, I think Rory would be like, yo, Mal, I think they would be good for both platforms.
He's probably pitched it to him before.
Mal has,
but
He's
no.
like, yeah, if you go over there, this is a wrap.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
And I would think Rory would be even afraid to bring it up, knowing how principled Mal is, because even just the inclination that you might be thinking that would have Mal going, what's up with this nigga?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. So, and they're too locked in right now. You could tell like their relationship has grown. And even when Joe still gets brought up, you hear it in Mal's voice, man.
Yeah, Mal is like, nah.
You hear it in Mal's voice. He doesn't want, like, Berg brought him up at some point in the interview last week, and Mal was not, he didn't want to indulge at all.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's a big deal if I link back up with my boy?
No, not at all. I think it's necessary.
Oh, you think it's necessary?
Absolutely.
Unity, one. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. No, but I think it's necessary.
But I don't think like I feel
I
like
think you've grown as a podcaster since then.
100%.
I think you guys have something here that added on to what they've got going on would be no jumper for Toronto. Because that's what you guys do. Underground
Very
artists,
accurate.
very local artists. You guys put them on. Multiple shows, multiple castmates. I think it would work.
That's actually really accurate.
I think you guys would be no jumper of Canada.
But what about just a one-off conversation? I don't think we'd ever link back up like that.
I don't think Friday would ever have a beef with you to that extent. I don't think it's ever that serious, and I think Friday is also COE like your COE. And so, like, I think you guys both put the content first, and if it's good for content,
by the way, guys,
which I think is great for content.
Have that conversation.
Yeah. Even by the way, what's going on in Twitter, everything. By the way, guys, I do not have issues with
Let's
him.
do a mutual, because you're not gonna go on his pod. He's not gonna come on your pod.
Facts.
Come to the Extra Gravy Show.
Got you.
Come to
What
the
did I say?
Gravy,
What did I say? I knew I should have put money on it. I knew I should have put money on it.
Pull up to the gang, man.
Neutral
Come to
ground?
the neutral grounds. Y'all both come on the show. We just, you know what I mean? Talking out like
Just
that.
guys talking. That's all it
feel
is.
me?
Just a gang.
It's an amazing offer.
The studio's great too. You know what I mean? Studio's great. So you can't
We
fuck
got
this
4
up.
mics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
4 in-ears.
That's all it is. Just
Your
therapy.
switch is better. It's better. It's more on point.
I have to manually do this shit now.
I know. It's okay. Don't worry.